Hey there, welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. I love these kind of spring jobs that come up. Cleaning out the gutters using the little atom here. I'm washing down the plastics, the fascias, and I'm also pressure washing the driveway. And they also asked me to apply sealant coating as well. So I'll come back on another day when it's dried out. I'll resand and apply the sealant. So I thought I'd take you, show how I get on with it. So people have been asking me quite a bit about the water supply recently for my pressure washer. Usually when I first get to a job, I always set up the bin, get it filling with water straight away. When I buy the pressure washer new, it comes with these hoses. So the pressure washer can suck up as much water as it needs, because it uses 21 litres a minute is the machine that I've got. Some are 15, but the more water flow gives you more sort of cleaning power. It's not just about PSI, it's a combination of those two things, PSI and water flow. So yeah, in many cases it will quite possibly use more water than comes from the tap, so it's using more than you get flow from the tap. So that's why I use a buffer tank like this. Wheelie bin's really popular. I did have a bigger wheelie bin, but it doesn't fit in my van currently, so I've got this smaller one which I've been using, and it's usually fine. So you let the water fill up, set it up first and get it filling up while I set everything else up. And by the time I've got everything else ready, the bin will nearly be full. And then I keep that water flow running all the time while I'm using the machine. If the tap can't keep up with the amount of water I'm using, the level will gradually drop. But if you have to stop for any reason, then it will start to fill again. If it does completely empty, it means I have to stop working for a minute or two. I usually find something to do. I'll do a bit of sweeping or something like that. It's not usually a problem. If there is a very low water supply, you can use two hoses, set up two hoses. That can help sometimes a bit, or it might just mean that you have to take regular breaks. But this seems like a pretty good flow. See how we get on with this one. It should be okay, but it's not a massive job, so it shouldn't cause too much of a problem. Okay, here we are, welcome back. Back to the driveway a couple of days later. Nice dry day today. No rain in the forecast, so we're going to get the drive re-sanded. The blocks are nice and square, nice and tightly packed together still, so it shouldn't take too much sand. A nice bag of kiln dry sand. I've got a couple of bags here, but I don't think it's going to need more than a bag. We'll see how we get on anyway. Nice soft bristle brush. I've seen guys doing it with like a leaf blower. I just stick to a brush still. Keeps me fit. Shouldn't take long. And then we're going to apply the sealant. It's looking really smart. Sealant's just going to finish it off, give it a lovely finish. And the sand as well. It's going to look really great. Done. I mean, pretty much not even half a bag of sand, so that's gone really well. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? So now I'm going to apply the sealant. This is the sealant I normally use when a customer asks for sealant. This is one I use as standard. It's the ResiBlock Trade. It's a multi-purpose sealer. It'll be great on here. It has a fairly matte finish. There might be a slight sort of sparkle to it, so it'll look really nice when it's done. So for this I've just got a 12-inch medium pile roller sleeve on there, on a roller frame, on a Purdy. It's a Painter Decorators pole. It's a Purdy pole, really nice quality pole. And then a Painter's Scuttle bucket. I'm just going to use this masonry brush just to tidy up around the edges, round by the wall. I'm just going to kind of keep that in my pocket. You kind of push the sealant up to the edges, and then I'm just going to tidy it up with the brush as I go along. So that'd be a nice quick and easy way to do that. As you see with the sand, I've come across brushing the sand kind of diagonally across the driveway, so I'm not brushing along the lines of the cracks between the blocks. If you go along the line of the cracks either way, you'll end up brushing the sand out from between, and you want to leave the sand nice and topped up to the top. So similar with the sealant, I'm going to try and come across in a sort of a diagonal way. I don't want the roller to pull the sand out from between the blocks as I go. The idea is you want to seal it in there, create a nice barrier on the surface. The great thing about the sealant is it's going to then encourage the water to run off the surface into the drainage, so that the water doesn't run through the driveway and disturb the sand, the foundation underneath. So that's what I really love about sealant as well, that it really helps protect the driveway, give it a longer life, keep it in good condition. So yeah, let's get this done. It's going to look really good. turned out really good, looks really smart, went down really well. A couple of things to mention. So when you're applying the sealant, you really want to saturate the surface as much as you can. Really work the sealant into the sand in between the blocks, make sure it's fully saturated, but also get a nice even coat. So a few times I'll go back over it just to even it out, because if you leave any hard lines when it rains, you'll be able to see those hard lines. So if you do have to leave a job halfway through a job, then finish on a complete block so that you won't leave a line across the middle of a block. But once I start a job, you want to complete it all the way to the end so that you don't get any hard lines or anything like that. And the other thing is, it darkens the driveway again ever so slightly, but you can see as it's drying out already, you can see it lightens up again a little bit. But in any case, it looks really smart. I really like the finish. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos. Hope you've enjoyed the transformation, seeing this improve this house's curb appeal, smarten it up, nice spring clean. There's loads more on my channel, loads more pressure washing, loads more window cleaning, fascias, conservatory roofs. Check it out, check out the playlists. Catch up with you guys again soon.